Yes, MISCI ships.
Welcome to day 7 of our 2948 anniversary special. I'm Sandy Gardner.
And I'm Chris Roberts. So, as you guys know, we're in the, we're heading towards...
So I think we just watch 10 minutes of that, because this all my videos should not be about the King Kong live stream or the City Row, because they're streaming for hours and hours and hours and hours.
End of our anniversary event. And if you have an RSA account, you can get into the game right now during this special and try out all the ships that are available to fly on any particular day. Today is going to be MISC, so the MISC ships will be available, all of them, to free fly that are flyable in the game.
Yes, and to discuss their intriguing combinations.
Yes, I have to look my upload to YouTube a little bit, so we have a big commercial break. I have subscribed on this, so I have this. Yes, commercial break. I need bathroom and cola. I need to upload my YouTube. still here. I got some cola. Yes, that was a lot of sound. A lot of sound. I'm back. I got some cola.
Yeah, I guess you could say ships have always held kind of a power over me. And growing up, I couldn't get enough of them. I'd hang out by the pad.
But have already recorded
Love
this.
stories. My dad used to tell me, "You weren't born, you landed." But yes,
This just was this.
These aren't graveyards to me. I don't know. They're a testament of life. Think about all the lives that touched this one ship before it got to this place. It's crazy, right? And there are a few things in this universe that have that kind of power.
To me, it always comes down to the people who flew it. The modifications that they made to make it theirs. I mean, we could find 10 Connie wrecks, and even though the layout's going to be the same, every single one of them is going to be different. There'll be some kind of lingering presence to connect you to the people who lived on it.
When I look at a ship, I see a person. Now, I know when people find these wrecks, all they see are mounds of scrap or a payday or whatever. But to me, maybe it was just growing up on a dusty rock, but a ship was freedom. It was limitless possibility.
Yes, that was a commercial break. And let's see what King Kong is doing. Okay, that was a nice ship, stealth bomber.
Yeah, this is a stealth bomber ship. Obviously, it's got its influence from the B-2 bomber, the American bomber. We're going to the crash satellite. If you don't know how to get there, just keep looking at the stream. It's pretty simple. We got close to Hurston is this big lake, right?
Yes,
so
this is live
we're
stream
gonna go over that lake and then just
from
keep the
King
lake
Kongo.
underneath you and the mountains on
Not
your
King
right.
Kong,
You
King Kongo.
don't want to go in the lake. That's pretty dangerous. By the way, the other guy, Pony, just fly over my head. I wanna see a flyby of the eclipse. Like, here he comes. Oh god, please don't crash into me though. Oh, he's actually lying nearby me. Hey, can you come fly next to me with the bomber? I want to actually take some screenshots of that. Oh wow, look at that. That looks so cool. We got 2 eclipses here, guys. They fly a little bit below me, like behind, on the side, and below.
Yes.
I mean, the way.
Let's watch This about the MS
Here are John Crew, Will Weisbaum, Kurt Tomei.
MISC ships.
All right, so day 7 of our 8-day anniversary special. We are in the home stretch, and today we are talking MISC. And no, that's not miscellaneous ships. That's another day. We're talking about what, MISC?
It's a manufacturer of starships.
What's that stand for?
What's it stand for?
What's it stand for?
I told you not to ask me.
I know, that's why I asked you.
It's Musashi Industrial and Starflight Concern. Yeah, they formed a conglomerate. I always mispronounce Musashi.
But who is MISC in the Star Citizen universe?
So there are big industrial company. Pretty much their bread and butter is making these big.
Yes, Musashi Industrial ships. That's this ships. Musashi Industrial and Starflight Concern is the Starfare whole heavy freight. 6 person heavy refuse 6 person heavy freight as multi-crew. More multi-crew. That's really nice ships. Heavy freight. Yes, that's a freelancer actually. This is the one I plan to buy. A medium freight, or I like to get this expedition version. Wire, I don't know if I should do that. I have this. This would come next time, the max. I should maybe wait to get the max. I don't know. But this is for crew for 4, so you can fly with online friends. Those who have a gunship, I don't know. Medium freight, that's just a freight and a gunship. That's expedition with a better scanner and longer fuel tanks. Yes, I will look at it later. First I should get the game.
Ships that just get jobs done. I mean, they came out of the gate with the Freelancer, and they had that sweet commercial for it, where it's kind of embodied that like truck feeling and that deep voice heading out. So that's one of my favorites. And so they started off as a conglomeration of a bunch of different companies that came together and started like, they had a one company that was known for their great designs and another company that was known for their manufacturing prowess, and this is kind of what they spit out. So even though they are industrial, I think they have a unique sense of style to them. They have these like really nice sweeping curves that go along, so it's kind of versus something like the Orion or some of the other bigger industrial ships.
They're kind of bulbous.
Yeah, they have
a lot of shapes.
a nice tie-in with the GN as well.
Oh yeah,
So, like their engines are very GN styled with that almost orb, like the bulbous nature of them sort of flows into that, where they've got the not spherical, but sort of, well, the Reliant does, but even the ones that don't, they're very cylindrical.
Right.
Yeah.
and that was kind of what the thinking was. Like back in 2910, the Xi'an approached MISC because they were fans of their ships, and you started seeing them appear there. And that was one of the big first like joint efforts between a human corporation and ended up being the Xi'an like doing a tech share with them. So they were like the first ship manufacturer, I think, to actually get some Xi'an tech incorporated into them. And then like the MISC core is really cool for that kind of combined technology of the multi-directional thrusters. And Xi'an ships are all about their verticality, and so that's why the Reliant was able to flop directions in a really fun way.
Flop is
Flop directions is the technical term?
Yeah.
Is that what we call it internally? Flop
Yeah.
directions?
flopping.
All right, now there are 20 MISC ships.
What?
One of the more one of the more prolific
Not quite
manufacturers.
Aegis.
They're only, not quite Aegis. Aegis only has like 3 more than MISC, but there are only 8 flyable in the game at present. They're lagging behind Aegis in how many have actually made their way into the Star Citizen universe.
What are you guys doing? Come on.
But perhaps at the front of the MISC Vanguard, if I can mix my terminology here.
I prefer if you didn't.
You've got the freelancer and the prospector. So let's talk about the freelancer and the prospector. What's the freelancer?
So the freelancer is like the everyman's truck. Right? It's like a little trucker. It's got a great cargo capacity for its size. Like it's really just a tube that you fill with cargo, and it's got some living space at the front and space for everyone to sit up front with a great view for a truck. Like, I'm going to take the bait for the view.
No. I'm better than that.
And it's really well armed for pointing forwards. It's got a little turret on the back for defending, but it's got those, for its size, big guns pointing forwards.
No, be real. Is that turret worth anything on the back?
It provides options. You have an option to use it.
I'm just saying it might not have been Miss best design choice. I've never seen anybody in one of those freelancer turrets actually make use of it. Just real talk. Just real talk. All right.
You know, when the heat is on, though, that could make all that difference.
Yeah.
That one.
Especially if you're getting chased from behind.
Those two size 2s.
That said, you know, if you fill up your cargo capacity, or if you fill up your cargo to capacity, I don't believe you actually have access to that.
You can just squeeze down the sides.
But that's where you got to choose between protection and security. That's
Yeah, I guess so.
all
Or
about options.
we need to give you the option to opening up the
I'll buy
hatchet,
that. I'll buy that from Will.
chucking your cargo out of the
I mean, that's kind of what because the freelancer doesn't hold the most cargo. That's not really what it is. It's kind of like for these dangerous routes to getting the more valuable stuff that makes it worth your while to go to the places that, you know, the other ships are going on the main lanes because they're safer.
Right.
You're heading out there on your own.
Let's talk about that. Coming next month, with Alpha 3.4, we are finally introducing the freelancer variants to the Star Citizen universe, to the playable Star Citizen universe. That's the DUR, the Max, and the Miss.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those.
They've been in the hangar for a long time, never been flight ready.
Wait for their time.
When we redid the freelancer, we just started with the base one, and we always intended to shortly follow up with those others, but we just
Yes, this is what I was trying to. I was thinking to buy that. Yes, this is a part of the game package, the freelancer. But they come with some new one. This one I was thinking about freelancer duo. That's the expedition. It is specialized in exploration. Sacrifice some of the cargo's capacity of the standard freelancer. Exchange drone drive and more advanced scanner and an expanded fuel tank. Yes, you have a bigger fuel tank, better scanner and better jump drive. And they have fried, medium fried. Yes.
A comm comes over the spectrum with a jar.
Yes, you can watch it in full screen too, of course.
And a risky route. A comm comes over the spectrum with a jar. All it says is an amount of cargo, a delicate timetable, and a risky route. You know you've got 42 cubic meters to pack full of profit. We're talking pressurized and shock-resistant construction, so whatever you put in here comes out the same way. You got two Arc Duo 400 engines. Their award-winning colloid ion technology gives you maximum fuel efficiency while keeping your sig low. across a couple of pirates. But with a weapons system featuring trusted names like Bering and Cronin, you aren't too worried.
Commercial vessel, freelancer, class. Rig tags look good. Cleared for landing at Area 18.
Yes, this is the one I need to buy, I
You're
think.
the one they come to when they need a job done right. Because you trust one ship. Misk Freelancer. Built for life.
Yes. This is the one I need to buy. Yes, but this is the max. Freelancer max. Yes, medium, medium. I don't say the size. Radar, medium, medium, medium. Fuel tank, medium, medium. Turret, 2-2. Missiles, 4. But it's not saying anything about the size of the cargo space. Yes, so this should have a large fuel tank. Yes, this is the same
Tom
commercial.
comes up with a Spectrum with a job.
Yes, I think this is expedition version. No.